Hello and welcome to Country Family Roots. My name is Sandra. If you're new to my page, let me know. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay so I can come back and say hello to you. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes and let Marcia finish, and I'm going to pull up comments. Catching myself on my run. Hello, Angela. Angela, I think you're going to like my craft today, girlfriend. Here's a hint. So I am in the Wild Honey event today, and the theme is leather and lace. So we could each do both, and some of us have, or we could choose one or the other. I chose one or the other because I had something that I wanted to make for a while now, and this was just my chance to make it. Hey Sharon, how you doing? Thank you for sprinkling, Angela. Thank you ladies for joining me today. I'm gonna try to stay calm because it's a 45-minute-er, and there's a lot of detail to my craft today. But if you haven't guessed already, I am using leather. I chose leather for today. I just want to thank Stephanie from Honey and Bear Creates and Lois from Wild Child Mercantile, sorry, I'm trying to find me, for having me in this event today. I always enjoy their events. They're so much fun, and I'm really excited for this one. I have a special place in my heart for this event group because that's where Willie was born. Willie was born because I did a pink flamingo event with Wild Honey, and Willie was born. Hello, April. Yes, just breathe. I'm gonna try to stay calm because the last 45-minute-er I did, I was like, I was a mess. I'm like, I must sound like I drank too much caffeine. I don't even drink much caffeine. I was a mess. I'm gonna stay calm for this one, but it's a lot of explaining things and putting together, but I kind of feel bad because I did a lot of prep on this, but you'll see. Hello, Joylyn. How you doing? Hey, Missy. Hey, the crafty farmers. Thank you. Thank you. Yay, I can start. Okay. Okay. So, well, welcome, Missy. Oh, I'm so excited because Crafty Art by Camille sent you over, and she is my big inspiration for today. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I started. Okay, we are making a Rip Wheeler from Yellowstone in gnome form, and I've already done the base because you can find out how I did this by going to my friend's page, Crafty Art by Camille. She makes gnomes on the regular, and she makes them so sturdy, and like she has this amazing foundation she does, and that's what I started with. So I had to create the foundation for him. It looks scary, huh? So I made his legs, and I can tell you what I made him out of, but if you want to know how to make him, because this is a good quality foundation that she teaches on her page. It's Crafty Art by Camille. She's one of my friends that I was inspired to make a gnome today. Hello, Old Timey Creations by Deborah. Hello, Cynthia. Hey, Mel's Crafting Corner. I love the sunflowers. Those are beautiful. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Veronica. Hey, everybody. It's so good to see you. Thank you for coming. So this is tricky because I don't know where to start. So, okay, let's start with the legs. I'm going to tell you how I did that, and then we'll continue making him because there are still some things I have to do. Okay, so for his legs, I used half-inch dowels, and this was like 36 inches, so I cut it down. And he has legs and a spine, so he's built solid, and Camille will show you how she does that. That's what I followed. Like, it took me a few days to make this much, okay? It was a process because I've never made a gnome this, like, detailed, and Rip has a lot of detail, okay? his boots, I'm not like 100% on, but they're my first type of boot. I think they're the right color. They're leather. I don't think it's real leather. I think it's faux leather. But I tell you, making those was a pain in the butt. I started with, oops, I got both my glue tools plugged in over here. Hello, Joanne. I'm going to try to keep up with the comments because I don't like to ignore you guys. But if I miss any, which I most likely will, I promise I will go back. I'm going to do that today because sometimes when I put it off, I get really behind. I'm so happy to be live. I haven't been live in so long, I feel. Oh, is Crafty Art by Camille here? Hey, girl! I'm making a gnome. Okay, so for his shoes, I started with this, but it was too small. And it wasn't the right shape I wanted because I wanted to make his boots. He has like a cowboy boot that's like, it comes flat out and then square toe. I didn't really get it exactly how I wanted, but it's the right color. So I started with this, and that's where my dowels went into. Then I built off of it using one of these, and I made it a bigger shoe. I cut this like half down. It's a process. I'm sure I will do one live someday, but not today. I had to do this much, okay? But we'll get them. I think we can get them done. If I stay on track, we're gonna get them done today. So it's hard to explain, but I made his boots. I filled them with some aquarium rocks, you know, to add the weight. I built it further out. It was a live and learn type situation, you know, you do as you go. Sometimes my gnomes are like that. This one is very different than the gnomes that I've ever made because I followed the spine tutorial and leg tutorial that Camille teaches, and it's gold. It's really gold. I mean, he's good quality. Okay, so for his legs, it's when you feel them, it doesn't feel like wooden dowels. And Camille will show you how she does that. It's nice and squishy. It feels like legs. Okay, so for his pants, I made his pants, and Camille helped. She sews her gnome clothes. I just did the no-sew method using hot glue, and I created, I used Camille's method, but ended up kind of editing it because, you know, it's hard to do without actually sewing it. It's best to sew. Okay, so, and his pants were born. These are just a pair of pants that I bought at Goodwill a long time ago and I use as fabric. So that's all his pants are. Hey, Heart and Soul Creations, did I say hi to you, Marcia? I got a bug. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, I'll try to catch it. I need a, I think it's time I get a, I'll watch for it. I think I need to get a, I can't remember what that's called. I can't think. I got so much going on up here. Okay, so the next step I did, and I can kind of pull his pants down. He's just a sock. This is a sock. You can get 2 pair of socks. So I can make 4 gnomes out of one set that I get at Dollar Tree. It's just a men's size 12 sock from Dollar Tree. And then I used my stuffing, stuffed it around the spine, tied it off. And then for the arms, I took what I learned from the Crafty brother, because he makes a lot of gnomes this way. I took these hair rollers, I had to read it, from Dollar Tree, and that's his arms. And I use the felt on felt method that Camille teaches. So you definitely have to go check out her page, Crafty Art by Camille. She really, really inspired the foundation of my gnome today. And then he's got his little palms, or his little hands. These are just wood beads. They're not the ones with the holes. I like to use the ones without holes for my gnomes. Just because, unless you're going to make them hold something, that's a different story. But like for the noses, I don't like the holes. You can use the holes and you can hide it. But I prefer to buy them without the holes for this part. Okay. Yeah, everybody. Oh, hey. Hey, Robin. From Zimmy Simple Designs. The flocking bench cub is not a bug. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha, girlfriend. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Crafty Art by Camille. This was amazing. And I'm so glad I found you because, and it's thanks to the Crafty brother that I found you. Shout out to him. Because I really love this foundation. Like, this is gold. Anyways, okay, so, let's continue on. So that's all I've got so far. I mean, that's not all I've got. You'll see. But that's what you see so far. Okay, so the next step I'm going to do is, he's missing pockets. He has to have pockets back here. So we're going to make him some pockets. I don't even know if I don't think I'm going to glue his pants on. They're like, you can take them down. I mean, not that I need to take his pants off or anything, but I don't think I need to glue them either. So I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, let me find his pockets. Okay, so I made some pockets for him. I took some jeans, denim pants that match this, and I just took a square of it, and then I folded the edges to turn it into a faux pocket. It's just a faux pocket. I mean, you could make it a real pocket. If I don't seal the top, I can make it a real pocket. Let's add more detail. Let's make it real. Okay, here's his back. We're going to attach his pocket approximately here because we're going to add a belt for him, and I want to make sure that I have room. Hey, the Painted Peach, how you doing, girl? Oh, man, everybody has done so amazing today. It's been really fun. I really enjoyed this event. So thank you again, Lois and Stephanie, for having me in the Wild Honey event. And if you're not in that group, it's a free group to join. And you can follow all of the events on that page. You just refresh the page. Oh, he's got a real pocket now. Just refresh the page and you'll see the next presenter, and all of their events are in there. And oh, I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, yeah. Up next after me is Row 12 Creations, our friend Jamie. So don't forget to check her out. You don't want to miss the rest of the creators. This is a 2-day event, so it's going on tomorrow, too. Hey, the Right House Decor. Hey, Megan. Isn't it an amazing event? I'm having fun. So I made a second pocket, and we're going to give him that pocket. I'm going to make that a real one, too. I wasn't going to make these real pockets. I was just going to make them faux pockets, but why not? So I'm just gluing around the bottom edge and the sides so we can actually stick something in it. And I'm putting them in a place where I'm hoping they'll kind of show, because he's going to have chaps. That's right. Rip wears chaps sometimes. Some big old chaps. So we made him some chaps, and I'll show you how I did that too. Hey, Row 12 Creations. There's Jamie. She's up next. Hey, Cheryl. I'm making a gnome, and I'm so excited for this. I gotta stay calm, though. I already seemed crazy in my last live. Stay calm, Sandra. I get so excited about my crafts. I'm sorry. It's what it is. Okay, what's next? I got all my littles in here. Okay, let's see. Before we do his belt, let's do his shirt. So Rip has a variety of shirts that he wears under his coat. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Rip Wheeler. He's just a cowboy. He's not just a cowboy. I take that back. That was a terrible thing to say. I didn't mean that in a negative way. He's a cowboy, but he's from the TV series Yellowstone. And he's a special cowboy. Let's see. So I already started making a button. This is a different color denim. Sometimes that's why you see his sleeves. This isn't going to show because Rip has a coat that goes over it, but you know, details. So we had to give him an undershirt too. This is the best I could do. You know, this is how I did it. I do them different ways and I learn as I go, and I could have made a full-on shirt, but I made the full-on coat and I was like, okay, enough. We're just going to shortcut the shirt. Because this was a process, let me tell you. I mean, days it took me. I should have started prepping sooner, but anyway. So this isn't anything, you know, special. It's just it's a sheet of denim fabric that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. He is special, right, Carol? That's right. You know Rip. I love him. He's great. Oh, I'm wearing my Rip shirt. Let's put the crazy away. That's something he says to Beth. Oh, speaking of Beth, I found this gnome at Goodwill, and I found it a while ago and just had to have it. Somebody made this and I think she's so cute. But look at her wild hair. Does she not like kind of resemble Beth? I just am like, that's Beth, but she's not the right size for him. We might have to make him a Beth, but later. But definitely that hair, that's got to be Beth. So I just made a collar for the shirt, and I could have done a seam here. It's no sew seam here, but I figured his shirt gets tucked in. He wears long sleeve button-up shirts. Before I put it on him, I'm going to add some buttons. For the buttons, I just took a sheet of, okay, these things come from Dollar Tree in the craft section. And the center pearl, I took that and I removed the sticky from it. And one side is flat and one side is the pearl side. I put the flat side up, and I feel like it's about the right size button for his button-up shirt. So, you can see here. So I already attached one button, and I'm like, yeah, that's something I could probably do live. He always leaves like one of his buttons undone. Don't ask me why I know these details. I don't really pay that close attention to them. I'm more like into the ranching part of the show. I'm really into, but I love Rip. I gotta say, I love Rip. I love the love story between he and Beth. This is gonna be hard to glue on. I've also had some boo-boos. I can't tell you how many times I've got a blister from putting him together. That's just my own issue. I don't know how I have been doing that because I rarely get blisters from my hot glue, but he has been a process, let me tell you. So I'm a hot mess. I am, Robin. I am making Rip Wheeler, the cowboy from Yellowstone. You got it. I've been wanting to make this gnome for a long time. So, but I've been putting it off because I'm like, he has to be right. And he's got so much detail. I don't know if I can do that right now. Well, this really pushed me. And I tell you, wild honey definitely pushes me. It pushes my creative juices too. And I love that. I love the challenge. I love the themes that they come up with. I'm going to do that many buttons. What is that? 5 buttons. Well, that's perfect because it's an odd number and I like odd numbers. Okay, so I'm going to put that button back. These are really hard to glue on there. I should be using hot tweezers. I just touched the tip of my glue tool. Can have things hanging from his pocket. Yes. Yes, he has a pair of gloves he sticks in his chaps. And sometimes I think I've seen them in his pants pocket even. So I need to make him a pair of gloves. I haven't done it yet. I made a pair of gloves for my Jimmy Buffett gnome. You know, the one that made the snowman out of tumbleweed. There's got to be a better way to do this. I tell you, I will show you what not to do. Probably multiple times. I think I'm going to put his gloves in his chaps pocket. But I know when I made the gloves for Jimmy, my Jimmy gnome, it was a process. So I don't think I'm going to make those live. I was hoping to have them done, but I didn't yet. Okay, so we got buttons. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm so behind. Ah! No, I don't want to block that person. Christy almost blocked you by accident. Yes, tweezers. I know. Whenever I use them, though, it just squeezes the thing and it pops right out. It's so small. Yeah, probably, Christy. Oh, thank you, Roadwell Creations. That's so sweet, Jamie. You're so sweet. I do have a lot of stories. I have a lot of stories with my crafts. I don't know why. I think I just have an imagination. Okay, so. Oh, that didn't sound good. Naya, are you okay? Sorry, it's my daughter. I don't know what that was. I hope my husband's home and that's what it was. Okay, so we're going to put his shirt back on him. Well, on him, because I had it on him to make sure it fit okay when I made it. Hey, Tony. Hey, T&D Creations. You love Yellowstone too? You have all the seasons? I'm waiting for the series to end so I can just buy the series because I just rewatch it, and I swear I learn new things that I didn't remember. One of his buttons came off that I didn't remember from before. It's probably better to do more than just hot glue for these buttons, but this is what we're doing. Okay, let me fix this button. What in the world? Just put the glue over. Yeah, I'm impatiently waiting for the new... That button's being stubborn. You just don't want to go on there, do you? I'm really impatient waiting for the new season. They're not gonna show it, I read, until next year. It's not this November, right? It's next November. I don't know, but they're taking their sweet time with that. Okay, so I'm gonna tuck his... Oh, I probably didn't have to do this last button. I just realized. I'm going to glue it on him. I accidentally gave him a belly. Rick doesn't really have a belly. He's a big guy, but he doesn't really have a belly. That was just my gnome body, I guess. That was a fluke. Okay, so I'm gonna glue this on, and then we'll tuck his shirt into his pants. Hello, Lisa from Craftin' with Triple L. You don't watch Yellowstone, but you did watch 1883 and loved it? Me too. They've had a few pretty good spin-offs, I feel. And they had... Oh, what was the other one? Oh, for Pete's sake. My husband would know. So there was a spin-off with Harrison Ford, and then there was another spin-off. Oh, I forgot. He leaves one button undone. There was another spin-off with Faith Hill and Tim McGraw. Yeah, that last button's not going to show, so if it falls off, that's okay. I might have to use super glue on these buttons, honestly. They're kind of smooth surface. Hey, Dawn! How you doing? Hey, Janet! Good to see you. Hey, Cheryl! Oh, thank you. I know. I can't either. I'm like, I gotta get them done. I'm so excited. Okay, so we got all those buttons still. They stayed on. Yay! Okay, so looks silly, but you're not going to see it because he's going to be wearing his coat. Now let's do his belt. So I'll show you how I made his belt. Hey, Denise, did I say hi to you? See, we lost another button. What in the world? Now, most of these buttons are not even going to show. I probably didn't need that one because I need to get super glue. Otherwise, I'd just be super gluing it right now because of his beard. He's got to have a Rip beard and stash. We're going to give him a stash because that's what Rip has. He has both. Okay. There goes that roll. It's probably... This is one of those collapsible baskets from Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? It was $1.25. It's not even from the Dollar Plus section. It's pretty cool. I was like, I'm gonna get one of those and just see. I was not expecting it to be this big, and I can't find his belt. What in the Sam Hill? Let me check. Is it Sam Hill or is it a bad word? Because I would say hill. I hope I didn't just say something that was supposed to have a bad word, but it sounded like I said a bad word because I didn't. Okay. So I made him a belt out of faux leather, the same stuff I used for his shoes. And I just used a strip of denim to make belt loops. And I attached the belt loops to the belt. I folded each edge over and created a little seam, and then I wrapped it around the belt and glued it. I don't think my Band-Aid's gonna last. Oh, thank you, Raven. Oh, hey, Pam, I don't think I saw you. Okay, so, sorry if I didn't see you guys. I promise I'm not trying to ignore you. Okay, so for his belt, I think I'm going to just attach it in one place and hope that it stays. Maybe I'll glue it in the back too. I glue it on this belt loop and then, stop it, right here and here. Go just around the top of his pants if my hot glue doesn't dry too fast. There we go. Hold this for a second. I know, he looks so poofy. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. He's so cute. He's coming together already. I just love it. I mean, the frayed parts, that's not going to bother me because it's going to be mostly hidden. This part's going to come down a little bit, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Lost another button. That's okay. It's the top one, and honestly, his beard's going to cover that anyway. But I'll make sure that these ones stay on because we don't want them to fall off completely. Okay, are you guys ready for his coat? I'm gonna show you how I made his coat. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I know, I'm like in love with him already. He's so cute. I mean, he looks kind of silly with this head, but he'll be cute. Okay, so for his coat, for my next trick, this is a denim pants that I bought from Goodwill. Now, it probably would have been cheaper, honestly, truth be told, to get it at Hobby Lobby, but I was at Goodwill first, and that's why I got it there. And it's honestly, I was comparing a picture of him. This is the exact color of his coat, like to a T. I nailed it on the coat. And one of his shirts is this exact color, so, and I swear his boots are this exact color. The only thing I'm a little unsure of is his hat and beard, but we'll see how that turns out. I made him a coat basically using the same type of template I did for his shirt, which was, how did I do that? Oh, I laid him down. I laid him down and just kind of, oh, I know. I found a tutorial on how to make doll clothes, or I Googled how to make a doll jacket. Or not Google, YouTube. I went on YouTube, how to make a doll jacket, and there's a few tutorials, but one of them was actually really easy to do, and that's what I did. But I still didn't, like, totally make it exactly like they did, because I got confused in a spot, and I'm like, okay, this is not turning out right. So I just winged it, and it actually turned out cute. And then I made him a pocket, and it's got a little flap. It's a faux pocket, though. I think I glued the whole thing down. Yeah, I can't stick anything in this pocket. It's faux pocket. But he's got a pocket like that on his coat. I'll show you. We'll put him on. Thank you. Thank you, Lois. I feel like I did too. That's like the right color. I got lucky. And I made sure it was a pair of pants that wasn't gonna, you know, because black pants like to collect a lot of hair. Like, I don't know, it's the fabric of them. They like to collect a lot of fuzzies and stuff. And this one is just perfect because it did not, it's not a collect all things type fabric. So I think it's gonna work really well. And he likes to pop his collar, or he'll wear it down kind of like this. Oh, he's so cute already. Now, his coat doesn't go all the way around him. Typically, he has it open and you can see his shirt. And that's why I made it this way, so it would be open and you could see his shirt. But we got to add some detail to his pocket. So, and he needs buttons on his shirt. Now, I don't have metal buttons, and his buttons are metal. Actually, they're snaps, I think, but I'm going to use buttons because that's what I got. Got to use what you got, right? So I just took these little wooden buttons and I painted one side in like a silver metallic color. And that's what we're doing. I gave him 5 buttons, or that's my plan, because I like to stick with 5. Don't know why. Thank you, Janet. I'm loving it too. Oh, I forgot his belt buckle. I just found his belt buckle. Okay, we got to add that too. Oh my goodness, Sandra, you're getting ahead of yourself. I'm just so anxious to finish him because I think he's going to be adorable. Okay, so I took a wooden shim. And because I'm like, what am I going to use that's small enough for his belt buckle? And I took a chunk of wood and I took my miter shears. I always want to call them a miter sword. I don't know why. And I painted the shim black because I thought it would kind of be easier to cover with rub and buff. I used gold leaf rub and buff on top of that. And that created his little belt buckle. Okay, let's attach it. This is so cute. Super glue. Yeah, I need super glue, right? I need some because I have some, but it does not hold. I don't know how old it is. Apparently, I never used super glue because it doesn't even work anymore. But I'll fix them. Slow connection. Oh no. Why is it saying that? Can you guys see me okay? It's best black. Oh, good, Joy. Then I made the right decision. That was just by chance because it was a live and learn situation that I did that once and it worked. Aww. Cheryl. I do get excited. I never know if that annoys people. I get so excited about, I don't know. I'm just passionate about things I make, I guess. Especially sentimental things. You know, something with meaning and stuff. Or something having to do with somebody. And this is one of those. He needs a metal snap for his jacket. I'm going to have to use, I know I'm going to have to use super glue on this one. Because this is a pearl that I painted. It's the same pearl we used for his shirt buttons. But I painted this one the same silver metallic that I painted for his coat buttons. Yay, thank you, Cheryl. Oh, is this Willie's dad? He could be. He could be Willie's dad. He's a little bit younger than Willie, though. Oh, that's so funny. See, some of my hot glue leaked on the seam because I did the no-sew method. So it's fine. It's just going in my craft room. So so now he's got his button. Okay, so that's the button on his little pocket. And I think he's got some pockets on the side too, but I haven't made it that far. Let's figure out where these buttons are going. I may not need all of these. I might have to do 4 buttons. Or should we do 3? I'm going to do 3 buttons. Should I do 3 buttons? That's probably not very accurate, but I don't know. Let's do 4. I'm going to do an even number, you guys. Cringing, but I'm going to do it. I'll be fine. Willie's son. Yeah. Yes, Rip is Willie's son. And actually, the hot glue should work on these buttons. It's just those pearls being, you know, the smooth material that they are. Who needs accurate, right, Lois? That's right. Not me. I mean, I'm very inaccurate with my crafts. But I try to get certain details correct, and you just never know. You never know. And sometimes I add things later because I forgot to do it already. Oh, these haven't been glued down. Okay, let's do this. Willie is in his little rocking chair behind me. I found him a little rocking chair at Goodwill. Isn't he cute? I just love him. He was hiding in my purse for a few days, and I'm like, I gotta bring him out for my live because everybody always asks about him. Poor Willie, his beard is getting kind of tattered. I might have to replace it. I might have to give him a new beard. Good thing I still have that faux fur. Yay! Oh, wow, that's amazing, Mandy. Oh, thank you all for being here. Hey, Roberta. My grandson has wiped me out. I am in my recliner. Oh, you enjoy, Roberta. You just relax away. Oops, I got my buttons uneven. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we got his buttons. I just love his little coat. You guys, this makes me want to make gnome clothes. It's all thanks to Camille because she makes all of her, she whips out her sewing machine live And she will, was that another button that fell? She will sew her gnome clothes right there in front of you. It's amazing. She's awesome. I'm not a clothes maker, but I will say, I don't hate what I came up with. I'm pretty proud of myself here. Okay, you guys. Now, Rip has the Yellowstone Ranch logo on his jacket above his pocket. Oh, the Band-Aid's falling off. It's coming off. So we got to stick this on above his pocket. Now, this is just one. I freehanded. You can see the Sharpie marker on the back, but it doesn't come through. I freehanded it on this color felt. It's like the perfect color. Thank you, Cheryl. You'd like to see Willie, Pam? Here he is. Willie, say hi to all your friends. People probably think I'm crazy. Oh, Willie. You know, he's got a birthday coming up in June. June 23rd, I think, is when I was in that was my very first Wild Honey event. 1 year ago, June 23rd. So I'm going to glue this down. Hopefully I glue the right side down. Not the one I wrote on. Yeah, that was when Stephanie sent me an invitation to the Pink Flamingo event. And I was like, oh, I felt so honored, you know, to be invited. And I'm like, Pink Flamingo. I know nothing about pink flamingos. I tell you, by the end of that event, not only did I know things about pink flamingos, but now I buy pink flamingo things, like, because it's Willie related. It reminds me of Willie, and Willie was born during that event. Actually, it was the morning of the event. I just quickly, he was a last minute idea, and I'm so happy I made him. And so we're gonna have a party for him this year. Look, it has Yellowstone logo just above his little pocket. He's so cute. Oh, I just love him. Okay, for his chaps. Should I do his chaps now? Yeah, let's do his chaps now. Oh, how much time do I have? No, let's do his beard. Okay, I want to get him as put together as possible. So, okay, Rip has, it's such dark brown, it almost looks black, but it's not. He doesn't have black hair or fur. It's not black hair or, you know, facial hair, but oh, it is. Well, happy birthday to your mom, June 26th. That's awesome. So Willie and your mom almost share a birthday. They share a birthday month. Barb Willie says hello back. Oh, you're kidding, Jamie. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Do you like pink flamingo stuff? Okay, so Rip is going to have a big nose because his hands are big and his nose has to be bigger than his hands. I love big nose gnomes. I just think they're so precious. Okay, so I'm just going to take some scraps. This is faux fur I got at Hobby Lobby. I love their faux fur. I think it's really good quality. Don't tip over on me now, Rip. I've got you all solid. You're acting like you're going to fall over, man. Okay, so I took, trying to remember which piece was what. I think I was going to use this for his beard. And I'm going to create it the same way that, let me see. Was this going to be his beard? The same way that I learned from the Crafty Brother. He doubles his beards. Well, it'll be similar way because I don't have enough on this piece, but it's going to work for his beard, I think. So imagine his beard, because it's almost black beard. Okay, so here's going to be his beard, but he's also going to have a nose, and he's also going to have a mustache. So I think the first thing I need to do is get his beard on. You gotta make his cowboy hat, and I don't know if we're going to have time for that. I could probably show you how I'm going to do it, though. That's from another creator. See, I learned a lot of gnome tricks from multiple creators, and I want to shout them all out. One was Crafty Art by Camille. The other one was the Crafty Brother. And then Regina from Sweet and Sassy Crafting. All of them have taught me something that I'm adding today. And I think this will be a good spot for his beard. Let's just go ahead and glue his beard down. So this is just like a rectangle, and usually he starts with a square. we're going to start with a rectangle and fold it like this. And he usually also folds the top down, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to fold half of it. Can you see okay, or am I? Oh, and then my background is black, so that's probably hard to, the black on black might be hard to see. Oh, I can see it. Okay, good. Just kind of at an angle. He doesn't have a long beard, so he doesn't need like a willy beard. Oh man, that's not quite right. Let's try that again. Wait, I don't think this was the piece I was going to use, to be honest. No, it must have been. Yeah. I watched his Dollars Tree Trip this morning. Oh, did you, Cheryl? I missed it. I gotta go watch his replay. Travelocity roaming gnome in our motorhome. He's been all over the good old USA. Oh, that's so cute, Pam. We can see. Okay, great. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay, so now I'm going to attach his beard on him, but I want it to be able to be lifted, because that's what the crafty brother does. And I love how he makes his gnomes so that you can lift the beard if you want. So then you'd be able to see. We're going to pretend this is Rip's black shirt underneath his, I don't think he wears a black shirt underneath, but we're just pretending today. I'm going to need you to use your imagination with me today. So we're going to attach this down. This is really hard to do because I'm just going to glue all here. Just like a lot of glue just in that place and hope that I put it down in the right spot right away. Aww. Hey, Susan from Sweet Home Inspirations. Thank you. I sure hope so. I feel like you will. I don't know how you could go wrong with a gnome, honestly, because there are times when I go to make a gnome and piece by piece I'm like, I don't know about this one. This may be a craft fail. Hey, Sarah. How you doing? Thank you for spilling the glitter. But when you get the fur and the nose on, suddenly that gnome becomes a person. Well, not really a person. I try not to think of them as people because that's weird and a little creepy. But it suddenly just has a personality. I'm just going to add a little glue on this edge here. And comes to life, just like Willie. That's why I can come up with little stories about Willie every Wednesday for Willie Wednesday, because he just has a good personality, you know. We're going to give him hair, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to finish this. See, I thought that I had over-prepped, but oh, he looks so funny. It looks like he's got a little ponytail on top, like a man bun or something. That's so funny. Okay, I'll show you what I was thinking for his stash. Now, I'm just using scraps. I didn't cut these. These are like scraps from, I think when I made my Joey gnome, this was from that. Now, I was thinking there was a piece like this, and I thought I had two pieces like that. I know I did, but I don't know where the other piece is. It's probably in the basket. So I'm thinking, where'd his nose go? Okay, here it is. I'm thinking if I put his nose here, and it kind of gives him a stash when you spread the fur as it is. I gotta watch my time. Oh my goodness, I'm almost out of time. But I thought to give him like more of a stash. Oops, that's the wrong spot, isn't it? I wanted to put it under. There we go. Yeah, it's got to go under the nose, I think. So I'm going to put the stash down and then the nose on top of it, but also kind of fold this little piece in half. I hope I'm explaining this so well. Well, oh my goodness. My nose is sticking to my bandage. Fold this little piece in half so that when I stick it under there, it still kind of covers the nose, you know, and his cowboy hat is going to come down on here. And let me tell you how I'm going to make his cowboy hat, because I'm going to run out of time and I can't show you his chaps, man. Okay, his chaps I made using this leather, which is almost exactly like the chaps that he wears, except his are dusty, so it's just like a dirty version of this. Oh, don't forget, up after me is Jamie from Row 12 Creations, and join the Wild Honey event group so that you can catch all the lives in one place every time they do events. Okay, so for his chaps, I made like this shape, basically. It's a little oblong or whatnot because one is going around his rump and the other one's going around the front. And I put a piece of Velcro because I want these to be removable. So there's a piece of Velcro on each of the chaps so that I can take it off. I am going to add more detail because, you know, the chap's attached to him a certain way. And, of course, I have to add the pocket with his gloves inside it. So I used a lot of faux leather today. And then here's the other chap. It's made the same way. And then for his hat, he wears a felt hat. And his felt hat is like a brown, but I have seen him wear a black one. I didn't have the right color brown to do his hat with felt. But I'm going to make it a black one because sometimes he does wear a black one. Let me see here. So the chaps are going to kind of sit right here. And then he also has ties that tie from the chap to behind the belt buckle. But I may add that detail later too. 2 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Lois. I worked really hard on his detail. I think he's going to be really cute when he's done. Now, his hat is from Regina with Sweet and Sassy Crafting, and I got to speed up my talking because I am almost out of time. I got like seconds left. This is a Pringles container from the Singles. You take honeycomb cardboard, and let's see, how did I do this? She uses tissue paper, Mod Podges it around. You can use anything. I'm going to use felt and cover this in black felt. And then it's going to be the right size cowboy hat for him. And try to imagine his nose and mustache and everything else. I might give him a rope. But, oh, I thought I was out of time. I literally have seconds left. But I'm going to keep working on this while I watch the rest of the creators in the event. And I hope to see you guys in the chat. And I will reply to all of the messages. Hey, Nothing Perfect, thank you. I will reply to, oh, I gotta go. I'm going to respond, I promise, to all the comments. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.